think I finally got the live set up that actually engages on YouTube. See some thumbs up, so I am assuming we are live on YouTube. While I'm thinking about it, let me share this link on Facebook as well, because we are having difficulty getting this live stream up on Facebook. Glenn Robertson says, hi Brittany and Bear. You are the famous Bear.
Oh, yay.
Okay, we're going to share this on YouTube as well. So while we're watching, guys, we have a supercell thunderstorm just to our southwest. Not far. I'll show you the picture of the radar here in just a second. It is quickly approaching us. It's currently a severe thunderstorm, but is taking on more of a tornadic supercell type dynamics to it here. So okay, let's see, let me just wrap up sharing this link here. Okay, we've shared it on the Facebook page. I'm going to share this on personal, and then I think I'm going to share this on Twitter as well for our Twitter following. Let's go over to Twitter, or X, I guess it's X, formerly known as Twitter. Oh yeah, I forgot they don't do thumbnails. Let's see if I can add a thumbnail. Okay, Tornado Outbreak Live, posting now on X. All right, I'll show you what we've got on radar here. So as you can see, we're just east of Eureka. We are tracking this monstrous supercell. As you can see a little earlier, it previously had tornado warnings on it way back in Oklahoma. It kind of weakened, looked like it was going to fizzle out. Now that it's in a more conducive atmosphere for tornadoes and even long track tornadoes, you're starting to see more of a tail to it. You kind of got more of a wraparound shape starting to develop. Officially, it is only a severe thunderstorm warning. However, this thing could turn into a tornado warning at any moment. We have a few chasers on this cell. I know Mike Gribble, he was out at the Fort Scott storm yesterday with us. Looks like he's on this cell just to the south end. I believe Reed Timmer is on this cell as well. He was coming out of Wellington earlier, tracking from behind. So we have at least 3 of us. We did have one pass us as well, so we've got 4 chasers on this storm. So what I'm banking on, we found this little pull-off over here. I'm banking, if we have a tornado develop, it's likely going to be on the southern end of the storm. And assuming that we have more development of a hook as it moves northeast, I'm assuming that's going to track between Eureka and maybe just west, even as far east as where we're at here. So I kind of got us in position and we are just waiting for it. This storm is currently about 15 miles out, so it is closing in on us very fast. We just kind of found this dirt pull off here. But this is a live view looking to the southwest towards the severe thunderstorm. All of these storms today have the potential to produce very large hail, baseball size. We're talking like baseball size, softball size hail, up to 80-mile-per-hour hurricane force winds. This is outside of the tornadoes. Hurricane force winds potential with a lot of these cells today. And then you have the tornado risk for very large, long track tornadoes. That's why we drove 2.5 hours south to get in the area and see if we can help people out. God forbid if it hits anything today. Matthew Whittington says, be careful. Let's see. I know you have your ham license. Need to get your GMRS license. Yes, KE0PKT. That is my call sign, KE0PKT. We have the ham radio scanning currently to listen to Skywarn and any local emergency management. That way we can communicate directly with the counties in emergency management in the case we have significant damage or anything to report. Brittany, love what you're doing. Looks like a bad year for tornadoes. Please be safe out there. Jim Johnston. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're forecasting an El Nino, or a La Nina, they said. And El Nino is switching to a La Nina without getting into the whole story behind that. That's basically a weather pattern that historically has happened every time you have, you know, major tornado outbreaks. Like we're talking the Moore, Oklahoma tornado outbreak, Joplin, Missouri. It was always in an El Nino year. So we're definitely anticipating a busy year for tornadoes. Thoughts and prayers definitely go out to everyone up in Iowa yesterday. It was gut-wrenching just seeing the photos and the video clips of the damage up that direction last night. All right, Riley County, Kansas. You see some tornadoes over that way too. You might want to start heading. Yeah, we're watching that. So what we've got, let me show you guys a view up by Manhattan and what he's talking about there. We have a pretty significant little supercell right there north of Manhattan. It's already got a hook. I believe that's still an active tornado warning for Manhattan area. The reason we didn't go north is we have this frontal boundary right here, and we're kind of expecting more of a linear pattern of storms along here, definitely with a risk of tornadoes, as you see, but less like single supercell storms. Down here to the south, we were expecting more isolated individual supercells, which would be easier to spot, easier to intercept than a line of storms. That's why we went south. Also, there's a bigger risk. Let me pull up a graphic for you guys. We're at a 15% hatched risk for tornadoes down here today. 15% hatch. That almost never happens. I mean, I could probably count on one hand when that has occurred in the past. I mean, very, very significant risk for tornadoes. When they say 15%, they're calculating within 25 miles of a point. So you're talking like every county in that region has a 30, you know, pretty much a 1 in 5% chance of seeing a large, dangerous tornado on the ground today. Like, it's very, very high risk here in the southern Kansas area. Still very high risk farther up north by I-70 Manhattan, still in that 10% hatched area, but it is even higher here in the southeast Kansas sector. So that's why we went down south, because these tornadoes could be even bigger down here today. We're talking maybe EF3 size or larger today as well. Hearing thunder in Topeka, Clarence Benz, near Missouri and Nebraska line. Nissan Titan. There's a tornado up northeast of Kansas, northeast of KS. Let's see what this cell's doing here. So we're still watching this. This storm is not very far away. You wouldn't know it from here because of how hazy and overcast it is, but this, I mean, we're talking, this thing's just down the road here. So far, officially, it is still a severe thunderstorm warning. We do have some more cells down to the south. This one north of Enid earlier had a tornado warning about 30 minutes ago. Looks like they've let that go. So you have them lining up and kind of taking this same pattern here into southeast Kansas. We're also watching this area very closely to start filling in over the afternoon with the potential for supercells and tornadoes as well. We were originally heading down to Independence, and then we saw this cell coming over by Eureka. So we will be live as this thing approaches. So stay tuned. Last loop, it looks like it's weakening a little bit.
Where will and flooding is possible. For Monday through Friday, a slight risk for severe storms will continue for southeast Kansas on Sunday, with a continued risk for heavy rainfall and flooding. There will be more chances for thunderstorms across much of the area from late Tuesday through Thursday night. The risk for organized severe storms appears low at this time for the midweek periods. Spotter activation is possible this afternoon and evening. Here is your National Weather Service forecast. Tornado Watch 145 in effect until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Trying to think what our next move would be.
West of today, showers and thunderstorms likely.
If this doesn't go tornadic here soon. Because we've got a road just behind us going north, but then we're liable to run right into it. Or we'd probably go back to like the Yates Center and then turn north towards Burlington and kind of follow it and see if it's going to go tornadic or not. Then you have these other cells also though right behind it. So
heavy rainfall after midnight. Breezy with lows in the upper 50s. South winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. Chance of rain 90%. Sunday mostly sunny with a chance of showers. A chance of thunderstorms, mainly in the morning. Some thunderstorms may produce heavy rainfall in the morning. Highs in the mid-70s. South winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Sunday night mostly clear. Cooler with lows in the upper 40s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts up to 25 miles an hour, becoming northwest 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. Monday sunny with highs in the mid-70s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
The latest radar loop on this one. Kind of see some more development on the tail there.
A slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Warmer with highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 20%.
It is coming in quick.
Clear with a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening. Then partly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. Chance of rain 30%. Wednesday mostly sunny with a chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 50%. Wednesday night a chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely. Lows in the upper 50s. Chance of rain 60%. Thursday partly sunny with a chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-70s. Chance of rain 40%. Thursday night partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. A chance of thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 40s. Chance of rain 30%. Friday a slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Mostly sunny with a slight chance of showers. Highs in the lower 70s.
Yeah, I think it's rain 20%. Back at the bottom end of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to go more into like a hook pattern or what's going to happen with it.
Some thunderstorms may be severe with heavy rainfall. with highs in the upper 70s. South winds around
I think
25
what we would
miles an
probably
hour,
do,
with gusts up to 35 miles an hour.
there's that highway behind us.
70%.
It goes up to Madison,
Here's
and then
the
it goes
indicated
back
weather
east,
conditions
and then you can
at
always
1
circle
p.m.
back to where, like, that
El
Casey's
Dorado
was.
cloudy. The
So,
temperature was 72. Dew point
We
66,
might end up
and the relative
following along
humidity
there
was
once it gets
80%.
closer. I want to get a
Winds
visual
were
on
south at
the
14 miles
helicopter.
an hour. The pressure was 29.76 and steady. Wichita Javana Airport had a thunderstorm. The temperature was 69, dew point 66, and the relative humidity was 90%.
I just can't tell what this thing's going to do. Last loop, it kind of looks like it's weakening just a little bit.
Winfield had thunder.
We had a little more development on the southern end,
And the relative humidity was 81%.
but right now it just looks like a regular severe storm. Not seeing a ton of rotation in it yet.
It was cloudy. Winds were south at 17 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.79 and rising. Elsewhere around the region, Fort Scott was 77 and cloudy. Winds were south with gusts to 29. Emporia was 74 and cloudy. Winds were south with gusts to
Gus
31.
FC says, if I lived there, I'd have to have some type of underground bunker. Yeah, you pretty much have to out here. If you plant, hey, it's cheap living. The land's, okay, if you get like an acre of land and an old farmhouse or something, it's cheap, right? Put all your money in the underground bunker. That's what I would do out here in Kansas. Yeah, we've got a unique setup tonight. We're going to have this initial round of supercells going through the afternoon. Up to 80 mile per hour winds. Softball size hail. We could see very large tornadoes, like on a scale of 1 to 5, EF1 or EF0 to EF5. We're talking like EF3, EF4 tornadoes potential for today. Then later tonight, towards sunset, we're going to have a line of storms develop farther down into Texas that they are expecting to move northeast as a squall line overnight, and then pretty much give a very high wind threat to southeast Kansas. Whenever you have a squall line, bow echo, you're talking like hurricane force winds at times. So southeast Kansas is set to get hammered today. There's that cell we're watching. We've got more development on the southern end. Look at that. The reason we watch this is we look for a hook-shaped pattern. Because whenever you start to see a hook-shaped pattern, that's typically an indicator of rotating winds pulling that rain into that hook shape. And that typically happens as it's becoming tornadic. So I am kind of concerned with this latest development on the south end. Flood watch has been extended until 1 p.m. Sunday for the following. Yeah, see if that fills in a little more and continues to move in that track, it's going to move right in front of us out there. Currently looks like the storm is about 13 miles out. We have so much haze in the atmosphere today just from the moisture. It is very difficult to see the cloud formations. Like yesterday we were able to see the mammatus clouds. You could see a lot more. Oh, actually, look at that, guys. Speaking of mammatus, let me pull you guys out of the car here. Yeah, there it is. Do you see the mammatus, Bear? Yeah, we actually have mammatus above us. Where did the bear go? Did you see the mammatus above us? I didn't notice it at first, but right above us, you got that boiling look to it. So that tells you how intense the updraft is. It's going up, out, and then it's cooling and sinking air right above us. Usually that's an indicator of a very strong supercell.
Good. No, I was trying to figure out how much it's going to be for some new tires, because we're probably going to need them soon. So
yeah.
For one, they're lower in air, that obviously we don't want. but definitely a nail in the other side. So more than likely, after the end of the day, we're gonna have to put the spare on, since we don't have time to get it changed up.
Okay. If we can just get through the next couple of weeks, preferably, we could probably get all new tires on this thing by then.
Yeah,
We just got to play catch up with the slow call volume lately.
it's only $1,100 for all new tires, so it's not that bad. Say that it's $1,100, but
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be at least $1,000, if not more,
Yeah,
for the tires on this thing.
the tires this thing needs for a full set, it's a good chunk, but
All right, guys, keep sharing these videos. Help us with this ad revenue so we can afford some new tires out here.
Fine.
Hey, it doesn't cost you anything to give us a thumbs up and share that link. Helps us out tremendously. But yeah, we are waiting. We're hearing thunder now. We can actually see the Mattis clouds. I can't see any lowering or anything else at this point, but the storm's very close. I would say maybe that lowered hook area where we're going to see the rotation most likely. I would say it's probably about 15 minutes out on the hook. The storm itself's only about maybe 10-12 miles from us to the west, looks like.
Miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Sunday night mostly clear. Cooler with lows in the upper 40s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts up to 25 miles an hour, becoming northwest 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. Monday sunny with highs in the mid-70s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Monday night mostly clear with lows in the mid-50s. Tuesday sunny. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Warmer with highs
Did you get a good view of this Nebraska tornado?
Rain 20%. Tuesday night mostly clear with a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening. Then partly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms.
You and I have
after
been on that
midnight.
highway many times
Lows in the
too.
lower 60s. Chance of rain 30%. Wednesday mostly sunny with a chance of thunderstorms. A
Absolutely
chance of
crazy.
showers. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 50%.
That
Wednesday
lower
night, a chance of
filled in
thunderstorms.
quite a bit, but it doesn't look that strong overall.
Lows
No,
in the
right now
upper
it
60s.
should be pretty well directly in front of the highway, but we still can't see
Thursday,
anything
partly
yet.
sunny with a chance of thunderstorms.
Yeah, I don't like how hazy it is.
Chance of rain 40%. Thursday night partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. A chance of thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 40s.
It's our latest radar loop.
30%. Friday, a slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning.
Right now, it definitely doesn't look as strong overall.
Highs in the lower
However, you
70s.
do have more of that hook-shaped pattern on the bottom.
Once again, the forecast for the rest of today: showers and thunderstorms likely. Some thunderstorms.
We'll say so far, I've guessed that, anticipated that hook-shaped track fairly well. 'Cause that's going to be tracking just to the west of us. We also have a highway just behind us that goes north. So if need be, if we need to follow along it, we'll turn around and then track north and follow it.
The temperature was 72, dew point 68, and the relative humidity was 88%. The severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Elk, eastern Butler, and western Greenwood counties will expire at 2:15 p.m. The storms which prompted
They've canceled
the
it.
warning now weakened below severe limits
canceled that
and no
severe
longer pose an
storm
immediate
warning.
threat to life or property.
Yeah, they're saying the storms have
Therefore,
weakened.
The warning will be allowed to expire. However, small hail and gusty winds are still possible with these thunderstorms. A tornado watch remains in effect until 7 p.m. for south central, southeastern, and east central Kansas. The National Weather Service has issued tornado watch number 145, effective until 7 p.m. This watch includes the following counties:
Okay, I'm
Butler,
gonna count this
Chase,
channel.
Chautauqua, Cowley, Elk.
Yeah, I forgot we can actually get the weather channels on here.
That's why I kept trying to stop it while driving on the road, to stop the scan so we can actually listen to it.
Large hail and damaging winds.
More development down south by Oklahoma City now.
While severe weather may not be imminent,
The reason that's
persons
important
should
is
remain
all these are
alert for
tracking
rapidly
towards
changing
Kansas.
weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible
We have
warnings.
those behind it. My concern with all of this is look at that heavy rain. You just have a massive heavy rain. So it's like one big blob. It's less like single and tornadic.
Thunderstorm warning for northwestern Elk, eastern Butler, and western Greenwood counties will expire at 2:15 p.m. The storms which prompted the warning have weakened below severe limits and no longer pose an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. However, small hail and gusty winds are still possible with these
See what Gibbles
thunderstorms.
sees. Gibbles
A tornado watch
is
remains in effect until 7 p.m. for South Central,
Gibbles cleaning his window.
Central Kansas.
Something we need to do more often.
It was just clean.
Yeah, the tornado last night cleaned our window pretty good.
Winds were south at 14 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.76
Yeah, that kinda sucks.
and steady.
We just kind of weekend and
The airport had a thunderstorm. The temperature was 69, dew point 66, and the relative
So then what do you want to
humidity
do
was
now?
90%. Winds were south at 18.
let's see if they have any more in
miles an hour.
mesoscale discussions issued or any updates.
Winfield had thunder. The temperature was
Because
73.
right now the setup I'm seeing
and the relative
with just a
humidity was
mass blob of
81%.
heavy rain doesn't look that
Winds
impressive
were
to me.
southeast at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.
We do have a new mesoscale
steady.
discussion. This will be interesting.
It was cloudy. Winds were south at 17 miles an
And this
hour.
is for more of southeast Kansas, more of where we're at, all the way back towards where we were going to originally go. Okay, we do have a new mesoscale discussion issued for southeast Kansas. They're pretty much from Joplin. You see just north of Chanute, coming back. Let's see what they have to say. Mesoscale discussions are issued just before they start issuing like watches. Let's see what they're saying. Hold up.
And close to the watch area.
Where's the volume?
While
Looks like the severe threat for tornado watch 145, 146 continues. Let's see. Discussion. Air mass ahead of severe thunderstorms in south central Kansas and north central Oklahoma continues to destabilize with surface temps warming into the upper 70s, low 80s across much of eastern Oklahoma into southeast Kansas. While low-level wind shear within this part of the warm, moist sector is relatively modest, according to the data, it will strengthen based on upstream TLX data. A mix of discrete and semi-discrete supercells, occasionally embedded with clusters, should spread east-northeast through the late afternoon. As this occurs, all hazards will be possible. So I'm guessing they are about to issue a new tornado watch for that area. So they're talking about this area here filling in. So what we have is the wind shear, which is the winds turning and crossing each other in the upper atmosphere, which is what causes those storms to spin. Right now it's modest, so it's like at a medium level here in the area, but they're saying for every minute we progress into the afternoon, it's going to strengthen even stronger. There's going to be more and more turning in the atmosphere. So what they're expecting some of these storms to be in cluster form. You see how they're kind of just mashed all together here, but they're still expecting discrete supercells, which would be your isolated supercell individual storms blowing up and filling in over southeast Kansas. So they're expecting this area to fill in here, north of Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and then back into southeast Kansas. So we may end up venturing back to the east as the afternoon progresses here. So this is nowhere near over. This is just beginning. We've got a severe threat and a major tornado threat going well after dark tonight in southeast Kansas. It's only 2:13 p.m. Central Time here, so we are just getting started. Those are all your storm chasers out here today. We have quite a bit. What's that storm? Looks like they still have a tornado warning. Still tornado warning on that storm northeast of Manhattan. Still kind of tracking northeast there. Crazy, crazy. Another tornado warning. Tornado warning northwest of St. Joe. So the area that had a slightly lower risk of tornadoes today, it's coincidentally the ones getting the first tornadoes of the day, it looks like. Kind of see some more definition to the clouds, not much. Yeah, that storm's just not doing a whole lot. Got more down in Ponca City, Fairview. Got those Oklahoma City storms. Jordan Hall's. Oh, there's Chris. Chris Hall is on I-35. It looks like over near Stillwater, just north of Oklahoma City. So he's chasing those storms further south. So, to be honest, I kind of have to use the restroom already. I know that thing's going through.
There's a bush over there. Have fun. You're part rabbit. You use a bush.
You see me walk out there and squat, and it's like all a blurred out image.
You don't have that technology at the moment.
No, we don't. And, you gotta pay for that stuff.
You're not selling that stuff.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, the downside that we have right now is these storms down here seem to have kind of gone into a cluster. Same with the ones south into Oklahoma. Ones near Oklahoma City look a little more promising, but they're not even severe yet.
Yep.
And it sounds to me like the National Weather Service is expecting our primary target zone, which is from here all the way back to Coffeyville, Joplin, slightly north. That whole area should fill in through the afternoon. I mean, we're already at 2 o'clock. So, but as of right now, as far as chasing an active storm, I'm not. Yeah, this storm is just completely fizzled out here. Could it regenerate? Maybe, but it looks like it's kind of getting sucked up into just becoming a heavy rain producer, mainly. Doesn't look like a whole lot going on with that, personally. You have some more back to the southwest that's also trending this direction. This is where that storm originally came from. And then also you have this new development here. You have all of these down by Oklahoma City popping up. Ultimately, they're all going to be tracking northeast into southern Kansas. So, I think right now it's just a matter of kind of waiting to see which one's going to become tornadic here. Yeah, I think that's what used to be your hook there.
Yeah,
Rain-free base.
little spot.
Yeah, right up there, guys, that flat, tiny little spot there. That's what previously was our area that was slightly rotating. But as you can see, it's just kind of fizzled. Hey, Billy. Thank you for becoming an official fan. Yes. Billy's got a star. Yeah, so originally that was what we were watching, was that cloud right in front of us. That is what would have been a tornado. Or that's where the tornado would have been had this one developed. But it is kind of weakening and fizzling out at the moment. These OKC storms got bigger.
Oh yeah. I just want to know what's going to kick up here in Kansas first, because there's no actual reports here in Kansas yet.
If they're going northeast, they're probably going to end up by Sedan, between there and Arkansas City. That's south of us, like the next county south. I will say, I mean, right now we're only like 20 minutes from El Dorado on I-35 outside of Wichita. So we're like on the...
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because we're not far away from the Oklahoma border.
So we're like on the far, western edge of the 15% hatched area. So we're kind of almost out of our prime target area anyway. But I don't know. I don't know what this Blackwell storm's going to do. So we're kind of just overviewing the storms right now. This one looks like it's weakening. Keeping an eye on this one down by Blackwell. It is still severe. It is trending the same direction, our direction here. But what I'm watching even closer is, look at this, guys, down south in Oklahoma City. Look at these new cells that popped up. You have individual cells that are strengthening very fast. I mean, they've just popped up in the last, 20 minutes here. That one near Guthrie, east side of Oklahoma City on that one. They're all training northeast, so ultimately they're training in like this area, which would be more the Sedan, between Sedan, Arkansas City, or Arkansas City, as they say out here. So we got to decide if we're going to kind of hold tight here, or if we may just actually venture south towards Sedan in that 160 corridor there along the Kansas-Oklahoma border. That way we'll be in a position to intercept any of these. Would probably be a smarter move. Let me see. You can take a look at our map here and see where we should go. What app is that? That is My Radar, I believe. Yeah, My Radar app is what I'm using.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but you should be, as Bear said.
No, it's not a sponsor, but could be.
Not a sponsor, but you could be.
That's how I've gotten sponsorships. Just keep telling them not sponsored, but could be. And then they're like, hey, so we heard you like the product.
Well, there are not many like Casey's and stuff as you go south.
No, bumfuck nowhere.
I know. It's kind of thinking of taking us down by south of Sedan on 166. Problem is, it's so hilly over there along that sector. Of course, 160 is just north of that if we targeted by Moline. Have a little more visibility. Oh, the black and silver object there. So that is a ham radio. That's a short, I forget what they call it. It's like a miniature ham radio antenna. So we have a ham radio over here that we're using. That way we can communicate with storm spotters, emergency management throughout the day. Let's see, Moline, that's 36 miles. Yeah, you have just nothing as far as the other thing too is we're like at a half tank of fuel. So what if we went east by 3 miles to this town?
Okay.
Go up to the Casey's, get some fuel, use the restroom real fast, and then kind of decide where to go from there.
Yeah, that works. If that's what you want to do, we can.
Head west on US 54 west towards south.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna run down to the Casey's, guys. I gotta do a bathroom break, and then we're at a half tank of fuel. So one of the things I like to do is whenever we hit a half tank and there's no storms, let's go ahead and fill up that tank. That way, once we are on a storm, we don't have to stop in the middle of a storm chase and try to find fuel. That's how we always did it back in fire rescue and law enforcement. You always fueled up at a half a tank. That way you never run out. Ryan, I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name because I'm probably going to butcher it. But Ryan recommends using radar scope. So definitely worth checking out. Oh, does it work better on the hood of your truck or the roof? So this is a hood mount. The reason being it was harder to run the cables from the roof. This is an old cop car, and they sealed up all the old holes where the old short antennas used to be. So I would rather have that antenna on the roof, but it still works just as fine over here. You'd probably get a little better reception on the roof. Yeah, that's our storm that was previously severe and now has slightly weakened. It still looks like it kind of packs a punch there. You can see a shelf cloud going up to an anvil. You see some cumulus clouds there. It's definitely a strong little cell still. Tongue-tied. We did do a good job once again on positioning for the storm. Here, another win for the Bunny and Bear team.
We're not calling ourselves that online.
You don't want everyone to call us the Bunny and Bear team.
We're out dealing with search and rescue, and then someone makes that comment, and they're like, hey,
Oh,
where's the
bear.
Bunny and Bear? And it's like, I'm not responding to a grown-ass man trying to have me help pull someone out of rubber going, Bear, I need you! It's like, fuck it! No!
Looks like it's going to be down here about a mile, turning right onto Main Street, and then
Okay.
it'll be off of Main Street. No, funny story, guys. When I first met Jordan, I started calling him Hot Guy. I started calling Jordan Hot Guy, right? And I was a truck driver and coming in and out of Amazon. He was working security there. And, well, the name stuck. And so coworkers of his started calling him Hot Guy, even the guys. And I was just grinning ear to ear. He's like, really? Everybody's calling me Hot Guy, including the guys.
Because I was trying to get my own nickname going, and then you popped up out of nowhere, say it one time, and everyone's like, Hot Guy.
I set the trend.
I get it.
He became the Hot Guy.
I get it. You know, I'm 6'3", very big, all said and done.
Handsome in uniform.
Gray hair, kind of like Grey's Anatomy guy. I get it. Totally fine with a hot guy.
In a quarter mile, turn right
But
on South Main
when you're trying to get your own nickname going, and then someone else goes, "Oh, what's up, Clitoris?" and now your new name's Clitoris. So it's like, no.
Now we got a new thing going. Now he's the bear. Now people will walk up and say, "Oh, bear.
No
Oh,
one-
bear."
No one comes up to me and says, "Oh, bear." Besides Richard, but
Yeah, Richard does. I think that's so funny. He's like, "Oh, bear." Oh, that's kind of a cool looking main street. Not much to the main street, doesn't look like, but
that Sonic has the right idea. They have a.
Continue
down
on
that one.
South Main
You never
Street
said
for
it.
half
I
a
said
mile.
turn right on Main. I said it's coming up.
Head west on West River Street towards South Oak Street, then turn right onto
Well,
South
when you're
Oak Street.
talking while the GPS is
Turn right
going,
onto South Oak Street.
and then you don't tell me it's this turn,
Gotta talk and drive. It told you,
Turn right
it
onto
just
West
said turn
Second
right.
you were talking to me the whole time. Your voice outmatches the GPS.
Right on me. Right on me.
I said, don't let her be a navigator
Head
for
east
you.
on West First Street.
I
toward
said
North
turn
Main Street,
right
then
in
turn
less
left
than a
onto
mile.
North Main Street. Turn
I'm
left
gonna
onto
join
North
forces
Main
with the
Street.
GPS and protest. We get a bad rap.
Please do, because like
Yeah.
a GPS, I don't listen to it.
Yeah, check out this main
Your
street.
destination will be
It's
on
kind
the
of
right.
cool. They got like a mural to the left. Bunch of little shops. I mean, it looks kind of like a sleepy town, you know. I don't see a whole lot going on, but a lot of little shops and things.
Well, it's
Old
also,
buildings.
you know, in Kansas, did Morning Kansas initiate state of emergency, or was it just Kansas?
Oh yeah, I guess I should have led with that, guys. I posted about it earlier, but the state of Kansas, the governor they declared a state of emergency already ahead of all of these storms today, just in anticipation of all the damage and things that's going to happen from these tornadoes. So definitely a very high risk in the state of Kansas.
Your
So they have
destination
already
is on the
declared
right.
that state of emergency, which allows them to use federal resources, start getting FEMA organized. They're already anticipating rescue and damage today. And that one's handicap. Oh yeah, we gotta get fuel.
That's what you said.
I almost forgot about our fuel.
Oh,
Try the yellow card first.
I don't think it's gonna go through.
Okay. I'll
Just
keep putting
from-
stuff on credit.
Yeah, just from the last time, I don't think it's gonna go through.
It's fine. We play it safe. Yeah, I'll show you guys the news report. I screenshotted it earlier. Yeah, that's when I woke up this morning. You can see there, state governor issues disaster declaration due to severe weather threat. That's for today. We are under a state of emergency already in the state of Kansas. So just major risk for very large tornadoes, hail, hurricane force winds and just the severe thunderstorms alone today. So definitely keep an eye to the skies. I'm looking at the last radar loop as well. You have some more development just to the southwest.
You want to go inside and use the bathroom?
Yeah, do you need to go inside?
No.
Okay. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to run in, use the restroom right quick.
That sign is not legit. This says 311 for fuel. It was 369. What a rip. And they're just gonna get worse during the summer. Okay, so where are we heading to now?
Did you see that last radar? What do you do?
Nothing. Last radar.
Did you see the last radar loop? Last
time I looked at it was right before we started driving. It's getting to be something. It's gonna miss this city, but so we really need to get further west so we can see a better shot of it. But it's coming up quick though.
Yeah, if that develops, and we're right here, but then again, we gotta have these other storms. That's what we're looking at. Look at this latest loop here. That's started strengthening again. And we're in a position to go spot that, see if there's a wall cloud on that one. But look down to the southwest here. We have a whole line of storms, which could actually be quite dangerous because it's a line of storms. You can't just drive the other way. 70-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball size hail in those storms to the southwest. So my only worry would be we just got to be careful not to get stuck to where we can't get out of the path of those other storms. But this one's right, I don't know. See, part of me thinks we should go south by Sedan. Because if we go south by Sedan, then we can kind of stay out of the path of those storms unless they continue to move south into a line.
But we might not get a good visual on it. This storm here, it's too clustered.
I kind of think so too. I think this has a lot more potential. a lot more
I think it
solid.
does too, but the way it's angling up, I don't know how far east it's gonna go.
What are these Oklahoma City storms doing? They're kind of weakening. The ones by Oklahoma City. These ones to the north are strengthening. Yeah, those Oklahoma City storms are struggling. Tornado warning. Tornado warning. That's on that one south. Let's go down to Sedan. That was my instinct.
I don't know where it is. I'll pull it up on my map. Sedan. Where is Sedan? By 166?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Basically head for 166.
Yeah, it's over 50 miles away.
That storm may beat us there. Tornado warning for that cell here. It's kind of heading up towards Sedan. We're going to start going south. If we lose internet, guys, at any point, we will try to reconnect once we regain internet today. We will kind of have spotty internet in and out here through these towns.
For hour and quarter-size hail. The warning was based on radar indications. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected.
Tornado and $half size hail is what's expected with the storm. It's moving due east at 50 miles an hour. I mean, it's about 50 miles from Sedan. And we're about 50 miles. We would, yeah, that's probably perfect.
Issued tornado watch number 115, effective until 7 p.m. This watch includes the following counties: Butler, Chase, Aqua, Cowley.
This one over here just became severe as well. But I agree with you. I think it's too much into the cluster. It might drop a tornado and race northeast, but I think you got better.
It's gonna be like F5 and stuff like that. I think if it drops anything, it's gonna be something so small. It will cause some wind damage and stuff like that, but it's not gonna be where I think the bigger mess is gonna end up occurring.
Got some sort of warning here coming.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Chase County until 3:45 p.m. At 2:40 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles east of Cottonwood Falls in the northeast at 30 miles per hour. We expect 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. The warning was based on radar indications. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage is expected. Entry. Location passive in Cottonwood Falls, Rock City, Arizona, traffic, and
Yeah, at least with the Chase one, if we need to go further east towards Peru, Neotes.
I can accept it, but I can't dispatch it.
Okay.
So, now let me accept it. It's for Teresa, so 30 minutes. Do that. Okay.
Okay, I will forward it to her. Standby, guys. It's trying to make me end the stream. Come on.
Probably because my account was the only one that never got reset.
Probably. That's crazy. We have no eyes on that tornadic Blackwell storm. all the chasers kind of abandoned this first one, and then look at those clouds. Wow.
That would be that storm that passed us.
Yeah, on radar, that cell split from this other one. It looks like it's weakening. But from here, it looks strong.
Looks sort of seething. Deja vu. Deja vu. Yeah, it just looks like many storms broken apart together. That's all it looks like.
Yeah, and they very well may become tornadic, but like you said, I mean, they're moving up into that less favorable area for large tornadoes. These ones to the south along the border are going to be the highest risk. So right now our target is Sedan, Kansas, along the Kansas-Oklahoma border. It is about 52 miles to our south. Northeast Kansas tornado.
An actual spotted tornado?
Let's see here.
Radar indicated.
So we have 3 tornado reports in Kansas. One is 2 miles west-southwest of White Cloud. It's just a tornado report. There's another one 8 miles north of Robinson, Brown County, Kansas. Confirmed tornado on the ground. And then there's another one that's delayed report in the same area reporting a tornado. That is, to give you guys a perspective, that's like north, north and west of St. Joseph, Missouri, north of Atchison. It's closer to Nebraska. Confirmed tornado on the ground up there. We're starting to get some wind damage reports in Kansas. Looks like some hail reports in southern Kansas. Looks like Winfield reported 1 inch of hail. 6 miles southwest of El Dorado, Oklahoma, reported 1 inch diameter hail. Where's the wind damage report from Kansas? Location, Butler County, Kansas, reported 60 mile per hour winds. That was on that last storm we were just chasing. So they reported 60 mile per hour winds. I'm sure it caused like some light downing of tree limbs, things like that. Nothing too major. We now have a new tornado warning on that cell to the south. This is on a little farther north than the first one. This is radar indicated rotation, half dollar size hail, and tornado hazard. New tornado warning right there. So we have 2 tornado warnings just to our south and west. Here we are up here. And a severe thunderstorm warning. We are heading south to Sedan quickly. New severe thunderstorm warning. This will be just west of Sedan by maybe 15 miles, I'm going to guess. 60 mile per hour wind gust and 60 and quarter size hail on that one. Yeah, these are all, looks like Arkansas City, Arkansas City, as they like to call it here, has a severe thunderstorm warning. Just to its south, 2 tornado warnings on this cell. Looks like Mike Gribble's kind of caught in the middle of it. Glad to see Teresa's got a winch. You got Teresa with a winch, you got Chad with a winch. And
Yeah, Teresa's been having a winch. Remember, because she said that she would have it stay on her vehicle, but
oh yeah.
she like didn't want to get stolen.
So at least we have access to 3 winch vehicles now.
Yeah, we have 05, 08, and us.
That's awesome.
Now we are technicality as a team, so.
That says if the sky turns green and yellow, take cover in a safe place because there is a tornado coming. Most likely, you're right. A lot of the reason it does that is you have the hail, very large hail, that causes that ice that's in the cloud from the hail causes a discoloration. That's usually an indicator of a very, very strong updraft in a storm, which usually indicates a sky look. I would always play it safe than sorry.
I don't think today is the best day to be transporting a barn.
Really? The guy's just like looks outside. Yeah, looks like as good a day as any.
Understand it.
What's the
Job's a
worst that
job.
could happen?
Right.
Transporting a barn down the wind tunnels of southern Kansas.
They get it put up, get it on its foundation. Like, okay, tomorrow we'll go ahead and actually like tack this down. Come back out, it's not there anymore. Someone stole our barn. No, don't think that was the case. Like Mother Nature told you, gonna happen like this.
It is just now south of Arkansas City. But that warning area goes all the way to Cedarvale, which is just the next city west of Sedan. So that's the storm warning for it. I'm sure if the rotation keeps up, I'm sure Cedardale will be under a tornado warning in the next like 30 minutes. And with us, honestly, we should be in a really good position to intercept that.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Oh, major rotation. Yep, new tornado warning. Okay, so new tornado warning. This is on the Kansas side now, just east of Arkansas City, near Silverdale, just to the west of Cedarvale by probably 18 miles, 15 miles. This says a confirmed tornado on the ground was located near Chillicothe. Who the hell named these southern Kansas towns? Y'all are going the wrong way. What the? Did you not see that?
People do that.
It was
Oh,
a
wait,
back
it is back.
truck.
Yeah, they just installed everything backwards. Did you see all the other cars in front of it? No, you didn't. You only saw the truck. No, I've seen it all the time in Arkansas. This is how you know you're not from the country. People do shit like that all the time.
Thank you. That was, I've never seen, that was wild. Okay, back to the confirmed tornado, which is probably more pressing at the moment. Confirmed tornado was on the ground located near Chillicothe, or 8 miles south of Arkansas City, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour, damaging tornado and quarter-size hail. Source, emergency management confirmed the tornado. So this is confirmed by emergency management, storm spotters in that area. This is gonna down near south central Cowley County, including the following locations: Maple City. To repeat, a confirmed tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. So this is now confirmed. Confirmed tornado on the ground, and it is, how far are we from?
About 40 miles away.
We're about 40 miles from Sedan. The storm's less than 60 miles to our southwest, and it's quickly moving our direction.
0801.
I think, do you have your,
5.
So much easier said than driving.
Owen, go ahead.
Owen, go ahead.
Anybody have any suggestions on an easy way to get the airbag into the Tesla window?
Tesla? She's asking any tips on getting an airbag into a Tesla window. I don't know if O2 does. I've never experienced that before.
How does someone get the batteries dead in the Teslas? So she needs a Google search. Google search is
Same. That's why I was trying to get help.
O2 advises you might have to Google search or take a look at YouTube or something to see.
Yeah, due to Teslas being fully electric, what usually happens is if the battery's dead, then the keys will lock itself in there. So there has to be an emergency way to get inside there if the car's died. So a Google search might be able to tell you.
Yeah, all electric cars have to have an emergency way inside it. Because you can't lock it. It's hard as hell to lock yourself out of a fully electric car. Because it has an app. It has an app, it has a key, it has detection, it has a phone detection. It literally has everything. So it's so hard to lock yourself out of an electric car. So the only way it's truly can be locked out is if the battery's dead. But that's been a thing many times. People complain about it, so Tesla made sure that they'll actually get into the car.
Yeah, as you guys can hear now, I'm dispatching today until our other dispatcher can come on this evening. So I'm trying to dispatch and chase a tornado all at the same time. Wearing multiple hats today. It's racing too. Yeah. Keep it dead protein. I'm opening the opposite end. I'll protect your barcode. There you go. You guys can see how quickly we're closing in on this storm. We're going to try to race down here to Sedan near the highway, and then we'll decide what to do. We might have to have an exit strategy to go back east and either go farther south to get out of its path or follow on behind it. We'll see. But we do have a confirmed tornado on the ground according to emergency management with the county down there. They have confirmed there is a tornado on the ground. We should start picking up emergency management channels as we get closer.
My own cupcake shop. This be training. I'll be your mother. Gonna mid first bake.
Alright, just put, I don't know, put somebody else in one and just kind of keep him off to the side for now. The rotation on the storm up here in Missouri continues to look more concerning. With soon going to issue a new tornado warning for Marco, Conception Junction, maybe even Ravenwood and Stanberry here soon in Missouri. Get ready for that. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, Ryan, I don't think I've ever seen this before, but a sort of a wake low, which is producing non-thunderstorm wind gusts, non-thunderstorm related wind gusts around Manhattan, Kansas, which is a college city. I know that, a college town. 76 mile per hour wind gusts from not a thunderstorm. Just on the northwest side of this big precip shield, we have a local low pressure system that's dragging all of the cold air out as it hits the ground from this rain cooled air mass. And 76 mile per hour wind gusts on the north and northwest side of this as it goes through Junction City in Manhattan. That's very dangerous to be outside in that high of wind gusts, and especially if you're not seeing any thunder or not seeing any lightning, hearing any thunder in this area. So I don't think I've ever seen a non-thunderstorm wind gust that.
Trying to see if they had anybody on this storm down south. I don't see anybody. Okay, if we get on a channel where they're actually like talking about the storm, if we hit the scan button,
I know, it will.
it'll stop. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was doing on that weather channel.
Oh, okay, great. I wasn't even sure myself, so that's just trying to figure out.
My classification, I'm not allowed to touch it.
No, you can touch it. You can even talk on it. Technically speaking, you have to use my call sign and say and you have to. I have to be present to supervise the transmission. Otherwise, yeah, you couldn't legally talk on it. Another strong one by Stillwater. Chris Hall's on the Stillwater storm. That one's getting more of a hook shape to that one as well. That one's due south of this Arkansas City storm by about 50 miles. So they're lining up nicely back into Oklahoma. damage?
I don't know if it was caused by anything today. I'm gonna assume not. Looking at the building.
They just said, oh hell, screw it. We'll use the part of the roof that's still there.
This is what we need to do. We need to get one of those police interceptors that were previously in like a small accident. So no one wants them. They sell them for cheap. And then we completely deck it out for storm chasing. We put the 360 camera up top.
That would be awesome.
We put GoPros all on the side of it. We kept up cages. Get the Starlink in it.
Yeah, I'm definitely all for the different modes of internet. Speaking of internet, I'm shocked that we have any signal whatsoever.
Oh, this way. We get shocked 1 minute and then we lose it the next. So let's just. The aliens. Looks like we have another tornado warning that is just. You can see a storm there. There's a tornado warning now just east of Enid, Oklahoma. We have a storm chaser, Nick Gorman, on that one. Not seeing anything on the ground there. But yeah, so that's directly south and west of this storm that we're chasing. And then just to its south, we now have a severe thunderstorm warning that's probably going to go tornadic here soon. It's got a hook to it. It appears like it's starting to rotate. That is directly south of this one we're chasing here. So we have two more storms that are potentially going to be tornadic right after this one. See here, we're quickly closing in on this storm. So far, it's set to track this direction, probably the southern end of that tornado. I'm guessing crossing near Cedarvale. We're heading south to Sedan, and then we will close in however we need to. But this is still saying a confirmed tornado on the ground. That's the latest update we have on that one. Just to the southwest, east of Enid, we have another tornado warning there, just behind this first one. Then to the south, as you see, we're starting to get that classic hook shape on the severe thunderstorm just south of the one that we're chasing. So I wouldn't be surprised they start issuing tornado warnings for that one here shortly. Is that a cop? Yep.
Oh.
The sheriff. And a Toyota Tundra TDR Max Pro.
Blue in color.
No, Jordan, you should not sit there and use a Toyota Tundra for a work vehicle. Look at that.
Yeah, those cops seem to like it.
The TDR Pros are absolutely amazing. Just don't get the fucking off-road. The off-road's just a knockoff. Get the TDR Pro.
So right now, it looks like we're, what, 22 miles from Sedan? We are 22 miles from Sedan.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any storms.
Yeah, that's what's weird. This storm is right out that direction, looking southwest. Once again, with all this like low haze, it's hard to see. And if you know what's so weird too, if you were to look at the sky and not know the time, you would swear it's like 7, 8 p.m. It's only 3 p.m. right now. But we should start seeing more characteristics on this storm in front of us here shortly. There it is right there. It's massive. We're very close to this storm. It is right at this point is literally in the next county over. So our plan is to go south to Sedan, where you have that 166 highway. And then we're going to decide what to do, because we don't want to get caught in the path of the storm and not be able to see the tornado. So we're going to get just south of where the tornado is going to cross and try to get a visual. And then we'll be following it and then decide what to do from there, depending on if anybody's hit by the tornado and a lot of different factors. So obviously, like yesterday, we abandoned the chase yesterday. Tornado dropped down just yards from us, took out some roofs, some buildings, and we immediately went into search and rescue mode just to make sure and check on everybody, make sure everyone's all right. Thankfully, it appeared everybody was. Oh, weather service. Yeah, thankfully everybody was all right yesterday. But we definitely abandoned the chase of the tornado once we had debris, because we wanted to make sure people were okay. That is our main priority. Okay, it looks like they've let the other tornado warnings surrounding it expire, but the one on the Kansas side for this Arkansas City storm is still active. This is the one where they reported it on the ground, I believe. Right now, on this latest update, they're calling it a radar confirmed tornado. So they have some sort of debris signature.
Have the final debris signatures.
Exactly. So they've got some sort of signature, like a debris signature or something on radar that's indicating there is a confirmed tornado still on the ground with the cell. Do they say where it's at? Get a detailed direction. To repeat, the tornado is on the ground. The advice: tornado is located over Hardy, or 13 miles east of our Kansas City, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. This is going to be a very good intercept. The tornado's moving 30, and we can certainly move a lot faster than 30 miles per hour to intercept. So my question would be, let's see where Hardy is at. Oklahoma. Oh, okay, that's just south of the border. That's why. So according to this, the tornado's indicated near Hardy. It'll be moving northeast and cross probably between Dexter and Cedar Valley. It's moving at 30 miles an hour, so I would... It's not going to take long to cross. I wouldn't be surprised it's already, by the time we get closer to the Sedan, it's already going like north of Cedarvale by that point, which we may come back up on this highway and be able to get a visual at that point. Just see. Yeah, this thing is still massive. Absolutely massive storm. Looks like the tornado's here near Hardy, and it's tracking northeast. Looks like it's going to me, it looks like it's going to track between Dexter and Cedarvale. Maybe a little closer to Cedarvale, but you never know. So it's going to track northeast this direction here before too long. We're going to come south and then close in on it here. flood. Yeah, flood warning to the south
Cows.
where the cell was. Oh, wow. This is Chris Hall. This isn't our storm. This is the one just south of it. That's the next one to come up this way. So he's already got a visual on a wall cloud. They're heading north, back towards the Kansas line.
And then we're heading towards the Oklahoma line.
Yeah, he's a little farther south. So he's probably 45 miles, 50 miles south. But yeah, that one will ultimately be coming up here as well. Okay, they just issued a new tornado warning now. So we're going to be in a great spot, as usual. Brand new tornado warning, guys. We are right on the edge of this tornado warning. We're going to be venturing down here into Sedan and then deciding where we're going to go. Let's see the details on this tornado warning. Tornado warning for southeast Cowley County in south central Kansas, western Chautauqua County in southeastern Kansas until 4 p.m. Central. At 3:20 p.m., severe thunderstorm. They detected a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located 6 miles northeast of Hardy now, 13 miles west of Cedardale, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour, tornado and quarter-size hail. So it is now directly east of Cedardale. So it's crossing 166 right now. My concern would be if it tracks northeast, like if we sat right where we're at right now, this would be where it would probably cross the highway over here. Would be right at its target. So I might try to find us a place just north of Sedan rather than trying to go all the way down to 166 and go over, because I think by then it'll go too far north.
I might want to find some place we're 13 miles away from Sedan.
Me.
That cow's are nasty.
Continue on Kansas 99 south for 4 miles.
4 miles, there's Quivira Road on our left, it's gravel road, and it should have this type of scenery where we'll have a really good view. I would say let's pull over a minute and kind of evaluate, because
I have a it's helping keep me alert.
yeah, because I'm thinking in my mind, we're like 13 miles from Sedan, so that would be at least 15 minutes if we went straight down. We'd then be at 166, take us another 15 minutes to where it's at. By then it's going to be up here, so definitely think this. Only bad thing about this road is I haven't seen a lot of crossroads, like going to be able to follow in behind it. Yeah, you can start to see more like details in the clouds out here. We're getting very close to where this tornado's at, so we're going to be pulling over here in a minute. Try to see what we can get a view of.
Okay, photos.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's a last outline. They keep a good eye on the internet, because if we end up pulling off to a spot and we have no internet, we really have to move to a different spot.
Yeah, I agree. It's where good old-fashioned maps would come in handy.
Well, no, not in this day and age. I've seen you try to fold a towel. Can you fold up a map? God damn.
How else are you going to find the roads? Because half the time my screen just blurs out.
In a half mile, turn
A
left onto
compass.
Aurora Road.
We should invest in a compass.
It's 0.4 mile.
Yeah, I see it. We turn left or right?
I would turn left and then just pull along this road here. We'll try to aim
Turn
like
left onto Aurora Road, and
towards
you
the
will arrive at your
tornado.
destination.
So turn left and then try to make a U-turn.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you can see it doesn't go right. So just however you can turn around.
You have arrived.
Thank you. You're so kind. Thanks, doll. Better spot.
Noble County near Stillwater just formed a tornado, strong tornado near Stillwater, according to one commenter. So take a look at the radar here with our limited internet. Shit, my phone's going dead. Is this the right one? Sorry. Tornado, and it's moving north-northeast this direction.
That's a
too.
lot of distance for it to travel on the ground, so I don't think it's going to make it here.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about this one here for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This one has a new tornado warning as well. They went ahead and extended the warning kind of farther north. Radar indicated rotation. So they've extended this tornado and I just don't want to get us too close to there. God, look at that. It's got a lot of hook to it.
You can't see it from here.
Lightning. So we are sitting just miles north of Sedan, Kansas right now.
No,
Hey!
what about? Yeah.
That's what we were worried about. roadside?
Yes.
Oh my God. Shoot me another email. Said you'll have to shoot me another email. We'll get something going. I completely got sidetracked.
Yeah, we will. Here now, so.
Wow. Where'd you guys start out at?
We started. I have no idea on my end. The target was actually Severy.
Okay.
Severy, Kansas. We like that area just for the simple fact the boundaries were in play from yesterday's storms. Near Virginia.
Yep.
There's lingering boundaries. If anything latching to it.
Yeah, we were farther north. We were up by I forget the name of that town now. Eureka? Was it
Eureka?
Eureka?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were up by Eureka.
Yeah.
And it got cold quick.
Yes.
So.
And then the wind started pushing out. You know, your outflows. And I was like, yeah, we're done. We're
Yep.
back south.
That's what we did.
It's good to finally meet you guys, though.
Yeah,
it's nice to
definitely.
meet you too. Just hopefully no one gets sucked up in a tornado. Well, hopefully we get to see one.
I've been keeping up with radio traffic, and it sounds like there wasn't maybe one on the ground. But then they said maybe they seen one up by Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of, I mean, there's some rotation, no doubt. The whole storm's rotating.
Oh yeah, that's the hardest part is like they're saying confirmed tornado or rotation.
They just
But,
confirmed it.
Yeah.
It's
which one?
the one large and extremely dangerous tornado.
Hook on this thing.
Yeah.
So.
The box.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they confirm it. Yep, there it is. Emergency management confirmed it. Intel's almost on you.
Yep.
That's why the road networks are really good to have.
Yeah.
Especially with this stuff, it's grungy.
That's huge. It's crazy. Going farther north, it's like getting caught in all that shit and not even seeing it coming up on you.
Exactly. Yep, it's definitely there. You can see that on the correlation coefficient, there's a little bit of a debris ball. So
Just northeast, or is it more northeast?
northeast.
Okay, yeah.
I think we're gonna beach.
Oh,
Awesome.
my tornado. That's fine.
Let's see how large Dexter is. 229 people. It's a very rural town. But I mean, you'd still have, it also means less responders too. But yeah, I'm just wondering where it's gonna, north of Moore, Oklahoma, it shifted, or not Moore, El Reno, that caught all those chasers. It also shifted east last second and caught them off guard. And if we feel too uncomfortable, we dive.
What's that? Not yet.
Okay, good. Good. So, yeah, this is an exciting day.
Yeah, you guys chasing it? No.
No, we're idiots. We're going to eat.
No. Food is the first priority.
You guys going south?
Back
towards
We're actually towards,
Oh, are you? Okay. So there's a tornado confirmed on the ground. So I would just stay away from that northern area there. You want to stay out of it actually south. Yeah. bad thing is, with it being rain wrapped, how the hell are you gonna chase it?
I don't know. That's
I
been
don't
my
know.
biggest worry too, is how are we supposed to chase something that we can't see? The number one rule of storm chasing is don't chase something you can't see.
Yeah, that
Always
brings
get a
me
visual.
right back to search and recovery, moline, granola. So is there a place farther north we can pull over, maybe? A little closer? There's Union Road just up to the north. Let's see how far it is. You got Union Road 5 miles up, county road like this, that's closer. Let's see, 5 miles, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8. That put us 8 miles from Moline. Problem is, we're still going to be a distance from the tornado. But once again, my only fear is if it turns east.
Okay. Ooh, that was a big ass. I don't think that was a.
You think it was a power flash?
It might have been a power flash.
My only worry is if, look at that last loop, it almost looks like it curves. I would
It's
not.
an ad.
Okay, I was gonna say I would not play game for it. It almost looks like it shifted east. It's hard to tell though. But my thought was taking us a little up north of that curve. That way we're at least closer to getting a visual of where it's gonna cross.
Yes, whatever you think. I mean, unfortunately, we're starting to get a track record of being too close to it, so.
I do agree with that. We're trending close. History of these things turning east. Let me see. If it were to turn east right now,
The cows will start getting sucked up.
it would cross probably, it would either hit us directly or cross just to our north. We have a major, major hook on this thing. There it is. Okay, last loop has it going more north towards Granola.
I'm gonna go and add all that just so I can't log into the thing.
Last one I see, some of the hook. It does look like it's farther north. It's probably a lot closer to Moline and Granola. I'm also concerned about the heavy rain draping south. If you get any hail or anything else from that. Is there like a scanner app I can listen to that is close to us? I really want to hear radio traffic. Thanks, and the movement of it, kind of wrapping around.
So, are we gonna move up to that next side road, or?
Let's go up. Let's go up here, 4.8 miles north.
Turn right.
We're gonna go north just a little bit, guys.
Turn right onto Kansas 99 North.
The cow is out of the field. The cow is out of the field.
Wait, it seriously is?
The cow is out of the field.
Yep, they lost the cow. That cow's like, hey, screw this crap. I'm running. I'm gonna run from this tornado. I've seen the movie Twister. All right, so
when has the cow seen the movie Twister?
at 3:48 p.m. update.
Got like 3 cameras.
There's a lot of sinking mud over here to the
It's
right.
fine. We're not gonna go in like quicksand.
I've seen vehicles do that before in Kansas.
We still have 2 good tires on good pavement, or at least good gravel.
A lot of good lightning. Have I said before I hate rain wrapped tornadoes? There's the new hook. There it is. Thank God.
We totally messed that full lightning shot, so I'll just do that.
It's set to cross just west of Granola, it looks like. Here's my concern. Hook number 2. Another hook further south. That hook. That second hook looks close to the first. Because if you look where it's at, it's by Dexter, just a little further south. It would be a close call with us if the second hook becomes tornadic. So I hate to say it, but we need to sit here or go south. have us just close in on it real fast, but with it being rain wrap, hell no. We're in the best spot to stay here. We'd be 3 miles within the second tornado's path, and then we can go back and check on those towns.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody's seen it. It's this spot behind the vehicle. Oh, that's the one behind it. There's one behind it also showing a hook shape, tracking the same direction.
Directly in front of us is darker than everywhere else.
Don't look, I'm gonna fall behind the vehicle. I nailed that or what? New tornado warning for that southern end of the storm. It's got a hook on it now. One thing I was concerned about was a second area of rotation in this. You see, it's been showing rotation to the south. I'm going to look at the details, but if that's on the ground, it's set to hit us directly, so we don't want that. Okay, this tornado. Oh, lightning. Oh, that's epic. Oh, I love that. Okay, here. They said it's indicating near Cedarvale moving northeast. Set to make a direct impact on us or a few miles south. Let's go south to Sedan.
So go back the way we were originally going?
Yeah, head for Sedan. I would rather be alive to help people. So we're going south to Sedan because we have another possible tornado near Cedarvale heading northeast our direction. It will make a direct impact on us. So if we wait here to follow up on the damage from the tornado to the north, we're going to get clobbered by this other tornado.
How fast is it moving?
Let me get a speed. And by the way, the half a county over from that one behind it, another tornado. So we got 2 more tornadoes heading this way. Let's get the details and the speed. It's at Cedarvale right now is the rotation, and it's heading northeast at 35 miles per hour. This one looks less rain wrapped, at least right now. It'll probably become rain wrapped, but Cedardale, if it moves northeast, we need to go south of that hook, so we need to be south of that curve.
Also keeping out to your right because we have green. So that means we got hail.
We have a green hue to the sky developing. One confirmed tornado on the ground farther north by about 12 miles. And then we have another possible tornado developing just to our southwest, set to cross the highway right in front of us. So we're going to get out of its path. That's what I was concerned about. And then behind it, just behind this storm and this possible tornado is another possible tornado. So we're going to go south like originally planned to Sedan.
Continue on Kansas 99 south for 3 miles.
3 miles, there should be a little pull off.
Is that going to be out of the range?
Looks like it. We'll reevaluate there, but it looks like if you do the trajectory northeast from Cedarvale, it would be crossing just behind us. Something up here, the sheriff's probably getting ready.
Orange.
Oh, it's probably those cows, yeah. He's like, damn it, cows! I was just spotting this tornado, and now we got to deal with cows. Sucking up the cows.
No cow suckery on this one.
Yeah, for the record, no cow got sucked up over on this highway yet. Yet. Emphasis on yet.
Yep, that cow out of the field.
Originally were, right?
Yeah.
We were honestly in a good spot. As we close in, we might end up in the same spot we began. Either way, I just don't want us in the path of this thing. To pull over, let's pull over.
Now it looks like that little road's going to be our spot.
I think it's this thing here, this little cattle guard area here.
Then your destination will be on the right.
Yeah, that's probably our best spot. At least we're out on the hill.
I'm only coming in your property just to turn
Your
around.
destination is on the right.
Stop to the right. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. That cow's running.
Oh, wow, pink. Started like that rotation area is going to be farther north. Yeah. If we're lucky, it's going to cross probably where we were originally sitting up there. But at least this time we might get lucky and be able to see it. But
So then theoretically it should be right up on this highway overlook.
there's another one. Yeah, theoretically. Here's the radar. Here's the hook area. It's traveling northeast. Set to cross the highway somewhere between here and the city, just Moline. So sometimes with these supercells, the thing that gets storm chasers unalived is sometimes these tornadoes race northeast, but then at some point they shift and go east. So that's why we went south, is because if this shifts and goes east, it's going to go east right in front of us on the highway. Either way, it's going to cross either within a couple of miles of us, all the way up to Moline, which is like maybe 12 miles north. So it's going to be crossing right through here. We're currently looking for any sign of a wall cloud. This thing could be rain rocked, but it's going to cross very close to us. Let's see what other...
I'm trying to just keep an eye out in the fields and see if like I start seeing like any kind of debris flying or anything.
Yeah, power flashes, anything. So we were listening to the county like further west. I was trying to get us our county here. This is Chautauqua County.
Chautauqua.
I wanted to see. This is Sedan Fire Department, just to our south.
Is there another confirmed tornado on the ground, or?
Let me see what they're showing for this. It's radar indicated rotation is all it is at this point.
So there's definitely a wall cloud. That's pretty much all that means.
Yeah.
That's not 100% the case, but in this situation,
It's definitely a good wall cloud in place on this, I'm sure. So if it has a tornado slash wall cloud, the highway just a couple of miles north of us. It is currently just to our west northwest, that direction, probably just out of sight, and moving northeast. That's looking north. With how big those storms are, we'll definitely want to backtrack. Unless something more pressing is happening, we definitely want to backtrack and then go check on Moline and Granola.
Yeah, you just tell me where to go, then I will trust you to to guide me there.
Okay, just west of this storm, we have another tornado warning. Radar indicated rotation, $half size hail on that one. Yeah, we literally have two separate tornado risks still with this cell here. You have kind of a hook, looks like it's right over Granola right now. You have a second hook just south of Granola, which is kind of that direction. Back to the south, as of right this second, don't look like anything's going to close in and trap us, so that's good.
Good.
call him, not the popo, the sherpo. Still looking for, there might be a wall cloud that way. Let's see in the viewfinder. There's definitely more of a rain-free base due west of here in front of us. And then just to the north, you just see rain to the ground. So I'm thinking it's right in there. You guys can kind of see it on your screen there. It's kind of a lighter rain-free base. We're going to see it better as it comes up on the highway. Yeah, you can see it a lot better now. You might actually get a visual of the tornado. So we're going back up to where we started here, because just to our left off the screen there's a clearing. It's like almost clear skies coming in, and now we've got a much better visual of scud clouds, lowering clouds, potential wall clouds. Yeah, you guys can see there's lowering in the lightning here. It's all the way like to the ground. That's got to be that's got to be our newest tornado.
Yeah.
Honestly, as long as we can see it, I don't mind getting close to it because there's nothing behind it right now.
At least it's nice to know we are loved and respected by the sheriff.
Definitely. Might even keep going. This is a half mile up, and I think it's still going to be to our north. You can see where it crosses. We can see the scud clouds here.
Turn right onto Aurora
Don't let me
Road,
get
and your
too
destination
close.
will be
And
on
that is the
right.
biggest thing.
Yeah, let's go a little far. I would up where those headlights are at the top of the hill. Yeah, let's try to start looking for a spot there.
Aurora Road, then your destination will be on the right.
That should theoretically get us in within
Continue
a
on
couple
Kansas
miles of the
99
rotation,
for 1
hopefully.
mile.
Yeah, you guys can see a lot more details on this now as we're closing in. We're going northbound towards Moline, north of
We got a huge
Sedan.
lower into west.
have a huge lowering to the left.
Oh,
are you?
Driving there. Careful. Stay on the solid ground. And come over here slightly. Number one rule about driving on what could be wet mud is take it slow and use barely any gas pedal.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna get a great view of this. Yeah, massive greenage to our right side. Oh yeah, I forgot this road doesn't go straight north. It's kind of looking north and west. So yeah, there's your first wall cloud, possible tornado in it. And then we have our second wall cloud back over here. Yeah, so I'd say right there is probably what we need to keep an eye on straight ahead. God, that other one to our right though, it just looks like a monster. Look how those clouds are sinking our direction to the south. Yep, I agree. Yeah, because those are moving south. These are moving north, so you have them crossing. So I wonder why they're going south. Something we don't know about. Keep an eye on the movement on that. Trying to get my mind wrapped around the direction we're looking, because the highway is looking northwest. So it should be looking right where this possible tornado would be. And where's the main storm at? Is it north of the highway? Yeah, currently this rotation is coming up on Moline. Currently only Moline has. So let's go north to Moline. We can see it.
It's hard to see, but directly on the highway here where you see that little dip,
Yep.
it looks like there's definitely a massive lowering there.
How much further north are you talking about going? Because I don't want to be wrapped up in.
So this tape here is just other modes of severe
Okay.
with scary clouds.
So how far north are we going?
It looks like 5 miles, maybe.
If for the love of God, get the chat more accurate on there. Just swoop it down.
Oh, I just thought nobody was talking.
Usually when you see that YouTube notification there, it usually the stream got disconnected so many times.
Yeah, this is less scary to me because it's not rain wrapped. You can clearly see if it drops one to the left, you'll see it. You got plenty of time. Yeah, currently this isn't even in a tornado warning. Moline is just barely in a tornado warning right now. And Moline's like 10 miles north. Yep. I'm wondering what... Oh yeah, we're gonna see some funnel clouds lowering out of this.
Your route may be affected by tornado warning.
Well, what is that?
Looks like we got something dropping, guys. Possible tornado lowering. Might have to go around this guy.
Well, I think he's also a storm chaser, so.
I know. A tornado forming this. As we get close, probably where that truck's at.
Unfortunately, I had like little specks of like blurs on the windshield.
Yeah. This too, but they're past us here very quick. Definitely rotating. Yeah. I don't see certain. Oh yeah. Those aren't rotating, are they? They're just scuds, I think.
I really don't see anything rotating.
Okay. I didn't notice anything on radar. That's why I felt more comfortable up here. But yeah, there's a dark, like wedge shape right there, not quite to the ground. Oh yeah, you can see it in the pic.
Yep.
Straight up there, it's hard to see if you look close. Oh yeah, it's looks like funnels. It's really hard to see.
Well, whatever it is, it's still gonna be rain wrapped. More than likely.
Oh, looks like it's lifted back up in the last areas.
all that lowering back there is that
Next storm.
that grew onto it. I'm not seeing a hook on it, but doesn't mean it's not going to develop. We're having wind.
Is that a new tornado warning on it though?
I don't know. You can like sitting around it. 434 is what it was now. So
That's a new one.
okay. Okay, we need to figure out what to do because it might be coming on top of us. We really need to start heading like slightly east or head back down south.
Tornado warning again.
Yeah, that's the one.
And now this one's even farther. It's now going to cross even closer, farther south down the highway. Yeah, let's start heading south again. I would have just waited for the rain to pass and then followed up, but not with another tornado behind us. They have now had a new cell that just formed on the south end of all of these, and it's produced a tornado warning right now. Capable of producing a tornado. It's 9 miles southwest of Cedarvale, moving northeast at 50. Tornado potential and golf ball size hail. So once again, bigger hail in this one. Let me show you guys what happened here. So we were chasing that one. We were well south of the circulation, but then this new storm formed to our south. We have a new circulation center even farther south, moving northeast, which means if they shift that track at all, that's gonna come right at us on the highway. This one we may actually have to go down to Sedan to get out of its path.
You tell me where to go and I'll go.
Okay. Problem is, it looks like it's moving northeast to me.
It does, but don't want to get too far into it.
Got a visual on it right now. Yeah, that's going to be our roll cloud right there. So anywhere close to this water tower would be a safe place to be able to view it, and it looks like it's going to cross further north. The visual on our next wall cloud. Hard to see through the rain. So we are heading south. We're just north of Sedan, about halfway north of Sedan. Yeah, it's starting to lower. So yeah, anywhere up in here. There you go. This is looking towards our wall cloud. It's going to be back up in the air. Can you guys see it? That is our circulation area. We have a visual of it right now. We are just sitting just north of Sedan on 99. We're about halfway to Moline. This is looking southwest. We have a tornado warning on this new cell. Oh, I guess I have you guys zoomed in too far. Radar indicated rotation on this. You got more behind it again.
I mean, that's what the weather called for today.
Yep. Big hook right to our west.
Should be directly in front of us.
Last radar loop shows a big U-shaped hook. Straight. I don't want to blur the image. Straight out past that pole. Big hook now on radar. And we are looking pretty well straight at it. I guess I can kick on that scanner radio. We have Sedan Fire that would be talking about this. Yeah, we should be looking right at this hook. Look at that U-shaped hook. Looks like the shape of a fifth wheel connect. And we have another one on the southern end. Right here. So farther to the left of the screen, we have another rotation area. I don't even see what that one would be. Maybe something. Definitely more of a wall cloud developing there. Looked like for a moment you had a funnel cloud on the edge of, right edge of the wall cloud. Lower base that goes into it.
That's what I'm confused about.
main circulation might be wrapped. I wonder if we're looking at that southern one on the rain-free base, that southmost side.
We might be.
I bet that's the case. So I bet that's circulation, southern circulation. Then we have the northern one. Look how in and out the internet is. So this is a live view looking southwest. We are looking southwest towards Cedarvale. We are just north of Sedan. View to the southwest looking at Cedarvale.
That super low lowering has now broken apart. Literally just started dissipating.
Lots of scary clouds.
A lot of scary clouds with no actions.
Yeah, they're really not doing much except for going up into the cloud. I don't see intense rotation on these to the left. Left side of it. And that, what was the wall cloud? You had it for a minute. You had something lowering.
We just developed a location now.
Yeah, it just looked like a low-hanging cloud. That last radar loop. We'll find out if that's a glitch or if that's actually an on-the-ground radar signature of a tornado.
I know.
That would be right location. So we just had, look at this. Look at this. Typically, this might be a glitch on radar, but this is right in that area of circulation. You have a complete hole. Complete hole. And mind you, we are looking straight ahead of us. We are looking right out where that hole would be. Right out there. It is out there somewhere. Or it is brewing.
National Weather Service in the area. Tornado warning. Be shelter now in basements. Be shelter now in basements.
I see one for behind us for that original one we were looking at. I'm not currently seeing one for this one. No? It's trying to organize, but it's not quite there yet. I'm not seeing a tornado warning for it. That hole was kind of a, we now have kind of a hook shape over Cedar Vale. Yeah, it just looks like it's breaking up to me, but
So hard to say right now. Right now, we haven't gotten any like new warnings or anything, so it's super hard to say what's going on at the moment.
that's all the chases in Oklahoma City.
Has a tornado struck in Oklahoma City yet?
Actually, that one's got a tornado warning. Yeah, it's a whole lot down there. But we now have a tornado watch all the way through Joplin, so all of southeast Kansas is in a tornado watch.
Look directly in front of us. In between those like sign things, you have like droplets of clouds. I wonder if that was from the wall cloud, or if that could be something trying to develop. But there's no wall cloud. The wall cloud's gone.
It's not a lot of movement.
Storm chasers, sign of respect. Wait.
Wait. We're nice and close to where that hook would be. But the hook, I would think the hook would be more like that direction. I just don't see anything. We have kind of a hook shape right along the highway as well, right in the middle of the roadway.
Now, over here.
Yeah. Yeah, because these are trying to kind of, they keep trying to get
The wall
that.
cloud just can't develop properly.
Yeah, there's a pretty good lowering over here, guys. There you go. I don't see spin, but that one's going straight up. I think that's going to be our next rotation area as it goes north. It might stop raining. Ooh, you got a lot of motion on this one. Look over here, Bear. Telephone pole in
Yep.
front of us.
That's what I've been looking at.
Intense upward motion. Yeah, you got some rotation to that one. Winds are shifting, going towards that cloud. Yep. Intense motion right here.
Let's see if it actually ends up doing anything. Now all those solar chasers are going back south.
We just do our own thing, y'all. They might know something we don't, but over by this telephone pole in front of you guys, that's where I was seeing intense motion just a couple of minutes ago. We had some slight rotation. it was slowly spinning and you had intense upward motion. I thought we were going to form a funnel right there. Oh, straight above us, it's wrapping around this cloud here. Okay.
Right, you have that.
Produce something as well. So what I'm looking at is this cloud here. Look up above us. You guys can see it. Where'd it go? We had tightening rotation up there just a second ago. Now it almost looks like it's weakening. We've got a wall cloud over here to the right, a little farther north. In front of us we have some scud clouds. It's just like, where's this thing gonna drop? Clouds. Those are going south. Ones up here are going north.